guys for tapping in to another episode of Stay Golden. As always, it's your girl, the one and only plus size Jessica Rabbit, also known as Lexi. I got a special guest for us tonight. I'm excited to bring him in. I do want to introduce 43cal. What's poppin'? Thank you for coming in tonight. We're excited to have you.
I appreciate it. I love, getting shit off, being the first one to do something.
For sure, for sure. You got a lot going on with you right now. You definitely are popping out in the world. I hear a lot of people talking about you. I know you got some new singles dropping and some songs with other artists. So we're really excited about that for sure.
So yeah, man, stay tuned. There's a lot coming.
Yeah. So we're really here to kind of dive in deep, you guys, on his career, how he got to the top, what's going on with him. So let's just go ahead and jump right into things. Tell me a little bit about how you got into music.
Well, really, it's pretty cliche because everybody said the same thing. Oh, when I was young, but I really come from that background. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole dance movement. You know what I'm saying? My family. My cousins and them, they was a part of that. So growing up, you know what I'm saying, they influenced me, you know what I mean? My uncles and my uncle right now, that nigga cold as fuck. That nigga converted over.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he do, religious rap now, but even that shit's still cold. But, I come from a musical background though, you know what I'm saying? So.
How old were you when you got into it?
Like, liking it or doing it?
Doing it.
I say I was in the 9th grade trying to write some shit.
Okay.
But as far as I done did a couple of what you call them, like little lunchroom battles and street battles and shit. Then we did that shit in high school.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
As far as getting in the studio, I was like 17, 18 is when I got in the studio.
Okay. So yeah, you really been out here doing your thing for a little bit, for sure. What was the first song you ever put out? Your first single.
I was fucking around, so I want to say my first single that I feel like was my first single was back in December of 2017 when I dropped my first No Hook, recorded that motherfucker in LA, dropped it the next day. That was one of my real first singles that I put out, Push.
Yeah.
I really tried to, this is what I'm gonna do.
You produced that in the studio?
Yeah, one of my, where did we go? I forgot that nigga name, but we went to this one studio and this nigga produced it or whatever.
Right.
I don't remember that nigga name, but that was so long ago.
Yeah, I'm I do know now you rock with a team. I know you want to shout out your team.
Man, shout out to my team, man. Members only. My manager, Big Tipsy, you know what I'm saying? My brother Juice, Doc, you know what I'm saying? Cash, Big Triangle Gang shit, Concrete Records, you know what I'm saying? Shout out flame,
When did you start having a team? Because I know at the beginning that probably wasn't the vibe. You was probably just doing your music.
Well, most people don't know. I used to have my own label. Mm-hmm. Underrated music. I'm thinking about bringing them back, but I always had that mindset that I feel like you need a team to accomplish anything.
For sure. You need a strong...
And there's people that say they want to be with you from the ground up, but realistically they want money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind that, but we got to get to it first. How can I give you something I ain't got?
Right.
So I'd have been through hella teams. I'd have been through hella management. And then, with me too, I'm that kind of artist, I want to have full control of whatever I do. I feel like as a manager, you do your job, you know what I'm saying, booking shit, getting us the money, all that other shit. But anything far as like my manager Tip, he's the first person I'm actually letting, just run everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've always been that type. I didn't really I want to be the boss.
Right. Yeah, I definitely think that when you're going to the top, having a team is different. This is my first time having a team too, doing my podcast and stuff. I definitely was kind of recording my stuff at home. So to have a team, it's super different. It's super different for real. And it feels hella support, to have them rocking with you and kind of move behind your every move and stuff.
Yeah, just this is my first time actually having my own cameraman. Shout out my nigga Ghost. He don't like being on camera. Yeah. But I met him in San Diego when we went and opened up for Too Short, sold out show. Did amazing. You know what I'm saying? And then when I met him, he told me he lived out here. We linked up and we just started rocking. And you know, so I want to say like as far as an official team is when I signed the Concrete. I want to say probably about like 2 years ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I signed with them is because I felt like it made sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to sign to no major label because I already know how that shit go. I already have all my money. So this
Okay,
is
period. In your bag.
I ain't splitting shit. I'm the one selling the records.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah. It did Tip, you know, started that members only shit. Where it's just a gang of niggas trying to eat.
Right. I'm like, so you know, I kinda wanna talk about in the industry, like, is there any like kind of drama with you and like other upcoming artists and people that are trying to build their platform? Like, is that a thing with rappers? I'm not in that industry, so it's like, you know.
I wouldn't say I don't got funk with nobody. I did record a diss record about this nigga, but he went to jail on some other shit, so I ain't even gonna drop that record about him. He doing bad enough, especially the charges he caught. But I ain't fucking with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Like I done had some shit where, like, if a motherfucker asks me something, like if a person like, hey, how you feel about Lex? Oh, she cool, but I don't really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And then you know people will go back and spin a narrative like niggas just be talking about people, because you know people don't never really. So that's the only thing I ever had. But realistically, nah, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I try to stay out of that because how I look at it is if you constantly in something, people are not going to want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like at shows and shit, if you out there fighting and doing too much, promoters are not going to want to book you.
Right.
So I just try to keep my nose clean.
Right. For sure. I definitely agree with you too. I think that, you know, people kind of see like we out here kind of turning up when we do events and we do things like that. But realistically, like it's still professional.
But yeah, so realistically, nah, but that's the only thing I had is niggas just out here being weird, you know what I'm saying? But niggas is weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
Pillow talking is a whole different game.
Right.
You know, but so yeah, nah, because niggas know better.
I definitely agree.
I would like to think so.
Can you talk to us about what you just dropped? Recent? What's recent?
Shit. I want to say the shit that, you feel me, y'all see in the background of motion picture, man. Shout out my brother Cash Cali, man. Shout out Concrete, trying to gain the whole team. Shout out my nigga Sanders. You feel what I'm saying? That's the recent shit that I dropped because we did some shit where I was just dropping music and shit. So when I linked up with, you know, my team and shit, they just were showing me ways on, you know, how not to just, you know, be so congested. So that's pretty much what's new. And then I got another single that I dropped. It's called Pierce Paul. That's pretty much it. I just shot a video. You know what I'm saying? You know, my manager be on the mic. So we shot that shit. That's dropping, I want to say, next year. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't really got nothing new besides that and Pierce Paul. Yeah. I just been trying to take the time in the fourth quarter to just, you know, get back, you know.
I feel that.
Watch the, you know, how they watch the footage back, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just try to come out strong for the next quarter.
For sure. I mean, yeah, you guys, this video that's playing behind us, I'm going to say this is probably one of my favorite videos. I definitely do follow his career. You know, we are friends outside of this and things like that. But yeah, this video go hard. Shout out to who did it. You know what I mean?
Shout out my brother, man. He directed this motherfucker too.
Yeah. You know, like, what song do you feel like you put the most hustle into, the most drive? Like, what song did you put the most, like, love and determination into?
Well, I put time into all my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that I be most passionate about is my no hooks. You know what I'm saying? Because me and hooks don't get along. I could throw one. Right. But I started some shit with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that there was greats before us that did the little no hook shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real hip hop nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the no hook joints is just, you know, songs that you try to write some shit to, give it a bridge or a hook, and you just keep going. And like, I be going through a lot of shit. So I feel like that's my therapist. You know what I'm saying? So if I could talk to a person without them stopping me, so the no hooks, because I'm like, what? I'm gonna drop no hook 10. I'll probably drop no hook 10 at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this no hook shit since 2017. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
putting in that time.
Yeah, and then another track is Groovy. You know, featuring my brother Cash, and then Motion Picture. You know what I'm saying? Since we had 2 singles, we put a lot of time into that, a lot of effort into the studio, countless times fixing it up.
For sure.
The video shoot was hectic, you know, because we just did shit on the fly. We didn't have nothing planned, you know what I'm saying? But as you guys can see, it turned out nice.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So then the records I've been putting my all into, and then I got some shit coming up with my brother Juice. Shout out Sonny. We got some shit in the works for that. Shit, it's gonna be dropping pretty soon. Got to talk to my manager about that.
Yeah.
He don't let me put out nothing.
I feel it.
No snippets, no pictures. We was on. What was we on? I think over in live or something. That nigga was like, take the sound out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that we was just recently at a music video that's soon gonna be released for you, and you had already gave me the 411 on behind the scenes. Like he was like, I was like, can I get behind the scenes? You were like, hold up, I don't know, don't do no sound, run it by me, send it to me. So
Yeah, because
when I linked up, I'm like, hold up.
Because like when you link up with people that's really like Tip, he really one of the niggas out here. He just don't get the recognition he deserves. You know what I'm saying? But niggas fuck with his music tough. I will say that. But when you link up with motherfuckers that's just so seasoned in the game, there's certain things that you do. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to learn how to be a team player. You know what I mean? So we got that campaign to where if it don't make sense, we're not gonna drop anything. You know what I mean? So every time we go somewhere, we do something that's extra people. You gotta holler at the man. Niggas be leaking shit. Niggas be dropping shit. You record some niggas will fall out with you. And, you know, it's all type of shit.
Yeah, of course.
Why you drop that, nigga?
Right.
So yeah.
What's been the hardest moment in like your career as a rapper? Out of everything, what is something that you feel like has been hard, and maybe at times you become stagnant and just what's been hard? That's something that you gotta really think about.
I want to say respect. Because it's like, even though I'm a vet in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, far as I say vet in the game, I was one of them niggas for the past 12, 13 years. I was just in the studio perfecting my craft, dropping shit. I didn't really do no shows or nothing like that. So it's like, yeah, I'm the nigga on the mic, but it's like, niggas be so biased, and people got who they like, people got who they fuck with, politics and everything. So I feel like trying to put yourself somewhere is kind of hard. When you got these people that just fuck with a certain crowd of individuals, or because like just because something's popular don't mean it's good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the hardest part, just trying to come in and I take shit over though. It don't really take me that long. Like when I came out here, like in 2019, I dropped 43 Stepper, I wanna say. In 2020. I don't know. I'm bad with numbers, but that's since I dropped that, I've been buzzing out here like consecutively, like 2-3 years.
Yeah, you do have a platform to yourself.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I come with a lot, but yeah. So I feel like that's the hardest part. You know what I'm saying? So, but niggas can't deny good music though.
No, for sure, for sure.
So, but it's definitely hard at times though. Niggas don't be getting no shows. Niggas like, you feel me? It'd be hard, but you just gotta stick to the script.
Right. I do want to really tap into when we had first met each other, you guys. It was on a business opportunity, and you was trying to launch something else, and I definitely do want to kind of give that to the viewers, like what we were kind of doing with that.
Yeah, man, we was gonna do some calendar shit, for the plus size women, but the partner that I had, they wasn't ready, so I just had to drop that whole campaign. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I don't mind working with people, but if you're not finna do your part, or you always coming up short, I'm not finna.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You feel me? The partner was unprofessional. I'm gonna just kind of say what it is.
I mean, you feel me?
At times, and just that's really what it is. But I really wish I kind of would have got jumping with it, and I was sad that we didn't do it.
I mean, we could always put something together now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm on. You feel me?
A period, okay.
Yeah, we can always. You feel me? I'm always down to make some money.
Can we do a little baddie shot of clock for all the girly pops watching?
Yeah, girls.
Fans.
They said girls, so I ain't taking this.
Okay, all the fans watching.
He said baddie shot of clock.
Can we do a baddie shot of clock?
I ain't no girl.
Can we do a little side? What you drinking on?
Some Patron. That's damn near one of my favorite drinks.
Okay, I usually be sipping on the clear, y'all. This is real unexpected, but we gonna be sipping on some Crown Apple tonight.
And I fuck with that tequila, man. You don't do you no bad.
Yeah.
Dark or light, man. I drink these niggas so much I need a sponsor. You hear me?
Yeah, because you just had a bottle of a few days ago. I thought it was the same one you said. Absolutely not.
Oh no, everybody I got, I kill.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I know we kind of both got kids out here, and it's kind of hard balancing like fucking your career life and being a parent. Can you tell us about your little bit like your experience with that?
Honestly, I try to balance it out as best I can.
Right.
I got a lot of children.
You're active though, and your kids are.
I got a lot of children. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm not that
feel
parent.
that.
I'm not that parent that feels like kids are gonna stop what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just try to, as much time as I stay away, as much time as I try to give them. Like the only thing I don't like about this career is I be away from my kids a lot.
For sure, on the road.
You know what I'm saying? And then I just had a new baby and shit, so it's kind of like. But I mean, I kind of balance it enough. You know what I'm saying? But shit, gotta get out there and get it done.
Do you think that your kids are maybe gonna like also get in the rap game? Like, do you think that that might be a possibility too? For sure.
They're gonna be signing to me though.
Right.
But like my daughter, my 4-year-old, she be trying to sing and shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it ain't. But I don't tell her to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what she can do.
It start that young, okay?
My other daughter be dancing to everything. If I got that bop, she be trying to rap and shit. They be picking my beats sometimes.
Okay, that's good.
I'm like, this tight. They be like, yeah. I'm
right.
Like, all right, bet. I'm put that in the arsenal.
Yeah.
I done made a couple of hits off some shit my daughter done picked.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, I know there's a couple like music videos out there where people be putting their kids in there.
Oh, I can't wait. I feel like I smoke too much and drink too much to bring my kids right now.
Yeah, the lifestyle.
I need to hire me a nanny or something to help me watch them and shit. But I would love to bring them with me though.
For sure.
Yeah.
So as we kind of wrapping up here, like, what are the viewers got? Like, what's going on for you? What's the future? You know, what are the viewers kind of like? What can they wait for?
Well, we got some shit in the works right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just started this journey with my new team and shit. We got some shows going for us. January, we out in Gary, I think, right? Gary, Indiana, I think.
Okay, that's fire.
We got some shit next month we doing out here. You know what I'm saying? We finna go travel to LA and shit. We got some shit in the works out there. We just pretty much trying to get in that bag. We got shows coming up and shit because I do, you know, doing the show shit with Tip. We be doing shows and shit.
Sure.
The last one we do was successful.
Are you gonna be trying to do like a tour?
Oh yeah, that's the goal, but you know we need money for that.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering how that worked.
I mean, it's a bag. It's a bag. You feel me? So we gotta just make sure everything makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We got an accountant on our team now, so we make sure we get the money right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely trying to do a tour. But you know, we just gonna get the cities that we get, the states that we get. I got some new shit dropping with Juice. I also got 43 Step of 3 dropping. I think I'm gonna drop that next year. Actually, started the first quarter. More music videos coming. Shit. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Just getting that. Oh yeah, my documentary and shit. Shooting some more episodes for that. That's gonna be dropping again.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, episode 1 already out, the intro. That's just a little inside look at what's gonna be going on and shit with me. Because I want to give them a dive into, you know, all the shit that it took. You know,
background.
Most people do documentaries and shit when they already made it and they already doing something. Like I made it and shit. You know, I'm doing my thing, but I want to show because I'm not really there yet.
Right. But it's up and up.
Yeah, so
it's up and up for sure. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm definitely I love a docu-series, you know, to be honest. I love a background behind like what you do, how you got here, and I think that's dope to get the viewers.
It's not scripted, by the way.
The raw moments, okay?
Yeah, it's not scripted, by the way. I be saying some shit, doing some shit you don't care about.
Right.
Honestly, bro, like it's the world we live in today. They want to watch it. They want to see shit. Like I know what not to put in there, but I'm gonna put some shit in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give the viewers what they want. You feel me? They want that raw and uncut shit. Because if somebody's really interested in you, they're gonna watch. Sure. Then I got some new merch dropping. We just did a promo run of some shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
For sure. Thank you so much for tapping in tonight. You know, if you're watching this, of course, tapping in the comments. You know, like, subscribe. We're gonna keep bringing that heat to y'all season 2, and just wait on what we got planned. You know. And it's a wrap, y'all.
Big 4-3 signing out.